Dear listeners, good morning and welcome to Comdarchi, the podcast that opens the doors to the fascinating world of architecture. For newcomers, let me introduce myself. I'm the spokesperson of Anne-Charlotte Despons, PhD in History of Architecture, published author, head of a communication and development agency based in Paris, France, dedicated to architecture. Let's meet every week to discuss culture and architecture with specialists and learn how to look at projects through a context and diversity lens. Thank you for being with me today, and now it's time for talent.
Bienvenue dans Comdarchi.
Hello everybody. Hello, Erik Giudice. Thank you for being here today. You are architect. In 2-3 sentences, could you describe your office?
Yes, hello. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Our office, EGA, is a French-Swedish office. We're present in France and in Sweden in particular, but we're working worldwide on different type of projects, cultural centers, housing, offices, urbanism, and mixed use.
Yes, and you work all over the world.
Yes, we have projects on many spots.
Your office is very special.
Yes, in fact, kind of specific since we're an international office, but with these two identities, Swedish, Nordic, and French, and trying to mix these two identities in one office.
And you are Italian.
Yes,
too.
I'm originally, my father is Italian, mother is Swedish, so a European mix.
So, you have the sun on the ice.
Yes.
In the same person.
Yes, exactly.
Now you will talk to us about the Olympic Village project.
Yes, we're doing a lot of projects, but specifically right now we're working on the Athletes Village on the Ile Saint-Denis, which is an island in the Seine in the north of Paris, where we're building the Olympic Village for 2024. And we're lead architect on the central part of this area where we're designing 2 buildings and coordinating 3 other architects in order to make the central area where we have a culture building, an hotel, a nautic center, and the 2 buildings, an office building and a residence for the students. And the specificity of this Athletes Village is that it has been conceived for the future. So it's going to become eco-neighborhood on the long term. And it's just going to be used for the Olympics for a couple of weeks. So it's adapted to the Olympics, but the idea, the concept is of a sustainable neighborhood.
In this project, there is a DNA of change.
Yes, exactly. We're transforming the buildings. For example, the office building is going to be used as a residence during the Olympics, and then it's going to be retrofitted into an office building. So we have integrated this transformation of the buildings in the initial concept. We're working with wood construction a lot, and with very high ambitions in terms of sustainability. So the buildings are very advanced in terms of sustainability and low carbon construction.
Yes. Could you describe the physiognomy?
Yes, we're working with sustainable construction techniques, and many of the facades are in wood. Wood construction is a general ambition for the whole area, both in the construction, in the structure, but also in the facades. We're going to ship some of the buildings by boat. They're going to be prefabricated in Brittany and then shipped by the river in order to minimize the transport emissions. So it's going to be quite specific, and it's also a strategy and long-term strategy to use the river for the transports of merchandises into Paris.
it's a kind of example?
Yes, the whole Olympic Village is thought of as a model for the European city for the 2050.
Mm-hmm.
So the aim is very high,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a collaborative process between the cities, between the Solidio, which is the main organizer from the state that will deliver the Olympic Village for 2024, and with the architects and developers.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And I have a special demand. Could you say goodbye in 5 languages?
Okay, I will try.
For Finnish, Italian?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so
Yes.
bye bye, au revoir, hei do, auf Wiedersehen, ciao ciao a tutti.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. See you next week for our new summer edition. Bye bye.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to tune in to our previous content on Instagram at comdarchipodcast. If you like it, make sure to promote the podcast by giving it 5 stars on Apple Podcast and adding a comment, or on any of your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget to subscribe and listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.